There was no moon. You know, the kind of a night you get where the stars are, you think you can reach up and touch them. They're so vibrant, but it's like pitch black out there.
For more than 16 years, 48 Hours has investigated what many say is a case of injustice. That case began in the early morning hours of April 4th, 1989, when a young woman called 911 saying she thought her boyfriend had been shot. The problem was she was 3 miles away from the crime scene, and she had trouble telling police how to get there.
Something was not right. Why would somebody say there's something happening here and nothing's there?
All we had was that he had been shot and that he was in the orange groves. I sent a deputy to pick her up because we absolutely would never have found him. We'd have been there all night looking. I am Diane Clark. I was a patrol sergeant in Brevard County. When we got there, she wouldn't get out of the car.
She remained in the vehicle out here and refused to walk down there.
You don't want to see him? You don't want to know his condition? There's something wrong with that.
It was a young white male laying on his side with his hands bound behind his back. The male victim was Chip Flynn.
He had a bullet wound. There was blood on the right side of his chest. We have a gun on the ground that we don't know who it belongs to.
He was conscious?
Yeah, speaking very clearly, just said, get me out of here.
Who shot you? Just take me home. God, get me out of here.
Could you at least tell us which way he went?
Who did this to you? He won't tell us.
This is so not typical, it defies explanation.
My name is Mark Rixey. I was a road patrol deputy for the Brevard County Sheriff's Office. All of a sudden, his breathing got shallow. All of a sudden, you know, he deteriorated really quickly.
He died before the ambulance got here.
The woman who called 911 was Chip Flynn's former girlfriend, Kim Halleck. She said that she and Chip had been in his truck, this truck, when a black man with a gun hijacked and drove them to that remote grove. She alone managed to get back into the truck and escape, driving those 3 miles to Chip's friend's home.
They needed someone to put that murder on. And Crosley Green fit the bill.
It's an example of race being a substitute for evidence.
I didn't kill that young man.
That guy got screwed.
Today, 25 years after Crosley Green was sentenced to death for the murder of Chip Flynn,
I did not kill that young man.
there is compelling new evidence that the wrong person may have been sent to prison, and the killer is still free.
The first rule of homicide investigation is everybody who is at that scene is treated as a suspect until they're eliminated. That's not the way this happened.